CMSportsNet presents A Season Lost, High School Lacrosse 2020. Brought to you by Carroll Lynx.
Hello, and welcome to A Season Lost. I'm Ben Love. My guests today are Jeremy Benson, head coach for Century High School Lacrosse team, Jackson Zimmer, and Alex Ellis, who are players for the Century Lacrosse team. Welcome, everyone. So how have you been able to help your juniors, really get in front of coaches with limited tape? How can you help them achieve their goals of furthering their lacrosse at the college level?
Yeah, definitely limited tape. And with the new college rules, before all this happened, college coaches were staying a lot more patient and waiting for kids to develop because they're not allowed to reach out until later. So even though they're allowed to reach out in the fall, coaches are still a little bit more patient. So this summer and this fall is going to be really big for the guys. Now tournaments are pushed off, and who knows if college coaches are going to be able to, be at the tournaments, or if we're even going to have tournaments if this gets spikes anytime and they decide to shut certain states down. You really don't know. So what I've been trying to do is keep in touch with the guys that I know really want to play in college and staying on them, that hopefully they're staying in shape and that they're going to get opportunities, and to make sure that they're ready for those opportunities, whether it's training now for summer or it's staying in shape and maybe not being able to play until the fall. Just being ready for your opportunity once it comes, and not having the excuse of us not knowing what's going to happen.
Right. Yeah, you always got to stay prepared. You never know, no one knows what's going to happen for the rest of 2020 after the first 6 months. But that's a great segue for Alex and really for Jackson. You're a junior, still going to have your senior year. How are you staying in shape? How are you staying ready?
So all summer I've ever really since the season ended, I would go out every day. Matt Daniel, teammate of mine, I played attack with, and we'd go out and we'd get shots in, we'd feed each other and just really stay in touch with our sticks, because we were really super hopeful that we'd get a season going. And then when it passed, it was really hard to keep that motivation going. But I tried to think about it's going to be my last season next year if we get that, and it's really just my last season to show everybody what I'm made of and what I can do. And as long as this is also my last summer of club ball, and that's really going to determine where I play college ball and who wants to recruit me and where my options are going to be. So I'm just I get up every morning and I do my running, or I shoot, play wall ball, whatever it takes that's going to make me better. So when the season comes, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So Alex, are you playing at the next level?
Yep. So I'm playing for a Division II program that's actually going to be their second year this year. It's down in South Carolina. The school is Lander University, and it's in Greenwood, South Carolina. And they had a really successful first year, even with COVID happening. I believe they went 6-2, which was awesome, as a roster of all freshmen.
Oh yeah.
And I'm super excited to get down there, and I'm especially in the fall. So we still have a fall ball season, which is nice, but hopefully we can stick through it and stay in the spring as well.
Definitely. So Jackson, is your goal to play lacrosse at the next level? And if so, how far do you want to take it?
So I currently have a couple options on the table, coaches I'm talking to. I do plan to play in college. Right now my options are pretty open, because usually I was a little late to the process. I wasn't sure if I was going to play in college, and then I really stepped up and decided that that's what I wanted to do. So I've gotten in contact recently, but the problem is that they all basically tell you that they can't really do anything because of the whole COVID thing. You can't go visit, and you can't really be in front of them. So I'm just trying to stay patient, do what I can, keep in front of it, and then whatever happens, happens.
Exactly. And honestly, I would look at it as an advantage, because the same thing is happening to every other junior out there. And if you're putting in the work, I can tell you half of them aren't going to be putting in that work. And then you're going to be looking great in front of those coaches when time does come, because pretty much they're all in the same boat. They're going to have to fill their roster spots in a very short period of time. So it could work out really well for you. And it seems like you're playing your cards right.